primal scream. We wanted somebody to hear us. We wanted somebody to listen to us. We wanted somebody to talk to us. We wanted someone in authority to just acknowledge what had happened and to reassure us that our worst fears were unfounded, that the atrocity wasn't committed by one of us, by anyone who we elected to power, by anyone we trusted to do the right thing by our citizens. And that is how Occupy Justice came into being. We took to the streets, to this square, and we roared. And you roared along with us. And you roared, and you roared. Over the last 2 exhausting, traumatic years, we have second-guessed ourselves. We have questioned ourselves. We have questioned our motivations, our stance, our stand. We have asked ourselves whether our instincts were to be trusted. Were we buying into a convenient narrative? Were we being influenced by what we read and by what other people said? We have not wanted to do all this. The meetings, the vigils, the protests, taking to the streets, organizing monthly actions. We didn't want any of this, but we had no choice. A journalist was assassinated on our watch. A mother, daughter, sister, aunt, friend, a human was assassinated on our soil. A journalist assassinated because of what she knew. The deadliest blow to our freedom of speech ever. And the authorities were silent. No, they were actively trying to make people look the other way. They were trying to bury her name along with her reputation. They were trying to bury your names and your reputations. And we now know why. And believe you me, it gives me no pleasure at all to say that we were right. But more importantly, Daphne was right. And she should be here today. She should be here to be vindicated, to be applauded, and to be thanked. The irony. A woman who was called a traitor for so long was the one who was willing to risk her life to bring us the truth. She gave up her life for the love of her country. Daphne was right. A country which is now in turmoil. A country which is now going to have to work hard to pick up the pieces of this mess. A country, however, which will finally be vindicated. And we have work to do. This must never happen again. We must never let greed, avarice, and the lust for power dictate our country's agenda. We must never let a culture of fear reign again. We must never allow ourselves to be hijacked like this, ever again. We have work to do. Our children, our children's children must be taught how to think critically. They must be taught that rampant greed and the lust for power are murderous tools. They must be taught that our goal in life is to leave this world a better place than we found it. Yes, it is that simple. And I'd like to close by thanking the selfless, wonderful, courageous, amazing forces of nature that the Occupy Justice women are. Each and every one of you are brilliant, and Daphne would have been proud. And Clem, this one's for you. But our work will not be done before we have the resignations of the Prime Minister, the Police Commissioner, and the Attorney General. They all have blood on their hands. We have work to do. So now, let's get to work. Thank you.